He's gonna be in this video too. You cute puppy. Look at my cute puppy. Goodbye, cute puppy. Hello, Internet. I'm called Matt, and I apologize in advance, but this may not be my funniest episode. But it is going to be my most important. Been doing the show for 10 weeks, and the big question I keep getting is, Matt, why are you doing this? I don't think I can continue until I talk about original movies and why I so badly want to teach Hollywood to love again. A lot of people, I'm sure, will say, Matt, it's only a movie. But that's horribly understating the importance movies have. Behind music, movies are the biggest artistic influences in our lives. I'm an American. I was raised by mother consumerism and father Hollywood. Movies taught me everything I know about life. They mean something. I understand very little in this world, but storytelling I understand. Which makes it all the more painful for me to see Hollywood constantly spitting out remake after remake, book adaptation after book adaptation, sequel after sequel. Everything's based on an idea someone else had, and now it's not unusual to see something based on something that was already based upon someone else's idea. Even a lot of our original movies are based on repeating the same cliches. You've heard the copy machine theory, right? Every time you make a copy of something, it becomes more worn out and harder to see what the original was like.
Everything's a copy of a copy of a copy.
I can't comprehend this streak. Sure, I understand it can be hard to make something people want to see, but I'd rather put my all into something no one ever saw, like, for example, this channel, than to slap together some pre-made idea that everyone sees. Being original and creative is one of the most fun and rewarding things you could ever do. But I do see the problem. Coming up with original ideas requires thinking. Who would want to do that? That's why art is so important. If you keep repeating the same successes of the past, you and your audience will never grow. Some kid who had some spark of creativity in him will say, I better just give up. All anyone wants to do is repeat the same garbage. I shudder to think how many of my potential favorite movies weren't made so they could bring us a sequel to a remake of a book adaptation. And yes, original movies can be bad. But look at something like The Room. From a technical standpoint, it does everything wrong, and makes very little sense as a movie. But at its heart, there's an idea someone wanted to share with the world. A very bizarre and misguided someone, but all the same, The Room is art. Bad art, but art. On the other hand, something like Alvin and the Chipmunks' The Road Chip is not art. It is a soulless corporate endeavor that exists purely to make money. Let me hit you with a vocab word. Vapid. Offering nothing that is stimulating or challenging. That's this movie. This is not art. This is just vapid. A sequel to a remake of an idea that already wasn't very funny. What was the budget for this movie? 90 million. 90 million? I could make 25 original movies on that money. Hell, I could make 90 low-budget movies on that much money. Oh, but it was worth it for the 16% on Rotten Tomatoes and 33% on Metacritic. It's not just a movie. It's people's hopes and dreams and aspirations being sold off for something that already had an audience. It's the integrity of Americans as consumers of entertainment being sold for a quick buck. We have to fix this. A few weeks ago, a film came out called The Nice Guys. It wasn't based on a book or a game or any existing movie. It came straight from the minds of writers Shane Black and Anthony Bagarozzi? Anthony Bagarozzi. And while it did look good, and in the end I'm really glad I saw it, and give it a modest recommendation, I honestly only went to see it to prove to Hollywood that its rare trips into originality can be profitable. Guess what else came out that weekend? The friggin' Angry Birds movie. A movie based on a completely plotless phone app that happened to make a lot of money against all odds, and who, by my calculations, has actually been waning in popularity. Seems like lately, whenever people want the dull, empty, inoffensive, what was the word I used earlier? Vapid character they previously got from cartoon birds, they search out the Minions. Don't even get me started on Minions. My mother is obsessed and I'm convinced they're the worst thing ever. The point is, between the smart, clever original movie and the movie based on the really dumb thing people have already heard of with no effort put into it because they know you'll watch it anyways, which do you think won the weekend? Yeah, not a doubt in my mind, Angry Birds 2 is just around the corner. And that's where you come in. I can beg and plead with Hollywood all I want. But if we, the people with the money they want, don't quit supporting their habits, they're going to feed us the same garbage over and over. It is our duty as filmgoers to support originality. I have never asked anything drastic of my viewers, mostly because I know I don't have any. But if and only if we stop supporting these terrible, unoriginal movies, can we ever hope to see good movies again? Original movies still exist. If we agree to support the people willing to challenge and entertain us rather than the ones who want nothing but money, we can do what I've been trying to do all along. Teach Hollywood to love again. Well, that was the episode for the week. If ever there was a video to share with your friends, this would be it. Be sure to tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you'd like to see episodes about in the future, and be sure to watch all of my videos. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me. Have a great week. No post-credits scene, I feel that would ruin the moment. Wait a minute.